Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. There's a lot of toxic energies around at the moment and a lot of toxins, so maybe you want to watch out for those, like in foods obviously, and in the energy everywhere. So whatever you notice with your radar that enhances this or triggers you, whatever there is, people, situations, just make sure that you stay away from that and that you eat as clean as you can, also lots of water to help your body in case it does a cleansing, and also that you very much pay attention to how you feel, yes? So, because your body knows this is good vibes, this is bad vibes, but very often our mind kicks in and tells us a different story. So, your body knows. And let's see what we need to do to process those energies on a physical level. Very curious to see that. So, on the feet, little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line, sit bones together, and then it's like a fountain through your head, lengthening, and ribs together, navel towards your spine, and we relax the knees and the elbows to do that. Okay, so from here, starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms, lengthening, little fingers towards the thumbs, energy through the head, lengthening, just lengthening, and relaxing, just relaxing. Okay, and again, lengthening, palms towards the little fingers, lengthening everything, long, ribs together, and just relaxing, relaxing. Okay, now palms facing the back, towards the back, because we're working our way around, everyone knows, who's here regularly. Thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening, ribs together, and just energy through the entire body. So the fountain is ongoing, sit bones, head, just imagine that. Okay, and again, thumbs toward the fingers, little fingers, nothing like this, we're starting underneath my delta muscle, lengthening and relaxing, ribs together. Okay, now at the beginning we have several exercises, which are set, lengthening, and then I have no idea. So the first two, sometimes first three are set, and the rest is surprise. Okay, you're not expected to be able to do this. You can bend your legs and you can put some books or yoga blocks underneath, or put a chair here, something like that, Now from here, wherever you are, breathing in through your nose. On the out breath, lengthen from your sit bones to your head, and release one more time. And lengthening, sit bones to your head, and release one more time, and lengthening, and just bend your legs, let the blood flow back, everything's fine. Okay, one more time, and now this time we're looking at our fingertips, and make sure that you're focusing, that this is just like very easily floating up and down, because it's just about the turn of the upper body. So we need to lengthen it as we did before, and then go. Yes? Okay, and not to overtake or have our arm overtaking our eyes. So from here, breathing in, wherever you are, you can be here, fine. Lengthen, to the side. Make sure you're slow enough to really focus. Breathing, lengthening, and lengthening, and then turning, because our hips stay parallel. And then lengthening, and releasing. And lengthening is first, and then comes the rest. And lengthening, and releasing, and lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening, and releasing. And have the blood flow back. And yes, we're doing the stability exercise. That's something the guides gave us, I think last August, telling me that if you work your inner stability, then you have the possibility to project that into the outside. And with all the changes and challenges that we're facing, I'm sure that a little more stability in our life, in our personal life, is really helpful. It proved to me and to everyone I know in my surroundings, so I really hope it helps you too. It may look like a flexibility exercise, but it is not, okay? And I can also not do it very well now with my present sacral out of place situation. So here we go. You can do it as you did before, with a chair, bend, totally bend, no problem, yes? Okay. So, one leg goes up, and it's bent, and of course you can be here, yes, I'm just doing my way. So, now, it's important that the heel of your supporting leg is on the floor, and that your hips are parallel. Energy from the center, meaning the fountain, is moving through, and then sink your knee up. And for as long as your thought makes a difference, you stay there. If you notice it doesn't have any more, you change legs. So it may take longer on one side than on the other, okay? But that's totally fine, because that's normal. Take your time to feel, to really feel, and make sure your hip is not twisted. Okay. Right, have the blood flow back. Now we're repeating it. You can either do it exactly the same way, or you think a little bit of lengthening, and let's see what kind of difference that makes, yes? Okay, so from here. First, bending, and then seeing where it takes you. Carefully looking for a little more space in your body. And releasing. And if you really feel like, wow, you have moved a lot of energy, that's what it means. Okay, so here we go. Bending, lengthening, and then seeing where we can lengthen a bit more. And releasing. Okay, what's next? Right, just see how the body is. First of all, on your back. Okay, a little bit of massage. Maybe you want to stretch. Just see if anything feels weird or tense. If you have some pain somewhere, you know, releasing the energy field here, releasing, three-dimensional, just shake it off. Chinese medicine is always telling us to do that. And also, if you want to have a little bit more of a massage, head down, elbows closed, grasp the thighs, and here we go. Head down. Okay, good. What's next? Okay. make sense. Balance, because we need to balance our emotions. So we can do that either on the underarms, which I'm going to demonstrate first of all, and you can do any of the variations that I'm doing in plank position afterwards. You can also do that here, okay? So, no, not any of them, sorry. I will tell you. Lengthen, so it's not holding. Holding would be this. This is lengthening. So you're thinking of your fountain, and you're thinking a little bit of energy through your heels, okay? Little toes in line with your little fingers, and make sure to lengthen behind your neck. You can really feel that. So it's really the energy coming out. Well, my hair is actually. Okay, so same thing in plank position. Lengthening. I've got my elbows relaxed and release. So it's not about holding very long, it's about breathing in, and on the out breath, lengthening behind your neck and everywhere. Okay, so doing that a couple of times, and if you get bored and you want more, first variation you can also do on your underarms. You just lengthen one leg, meaning the energy, or part of the energy, is coming through your heel, just lengthening here, and lengthening here. Okay. The following you cannot do on your underarms, okay? But just so that you don't get bored, or you want to try it, because it's always a thing of how well does my muscle coordination work. You just change your feet a little bit, opening, and coming down, and lengthening, and, okay? And if you're still not challenged, you can try here. Lengthen. Just be here. Or let's see on the other side. It's also always interesting for me, you know, balance is not holding, it's really sending energy from the center of your body into every direction. Okay? And yeah, I'm sure, or I think with this exercise you can really see that. Okay, so it's like law of physics. Okay, so what else? Double attitude. Okay, we get that often lately. Let me know if it helps you in any way. It's also known, this exercise, to help with cellulitis, so in case you've got that and you're not happy about it. Okay, so I'm sitting on this sit bone, both legs are bent. My back leg, it doesn't have to be so much bent so much. You can like have it around here and quite long. Yeah, you need to be, well, it's not comfortable, but you know, somehow, yes. So you can lengthen here and you can lengthen here. If it cramps, massage a little bit, like firm in place, it helps. So breathing in, and it's not about lifting the leg, I'm repeating myself, it's about lifting your upper body, and then the leg, which is attached to your body, either comes up or not yet, yeah, because of the muscle coordination not yet in place. But it will come. And lengthening, upper body, and lower. So I did that 4 times. Now I leave my knee here, so it's absolutely parallel, and I do the same thing. I'm not trying to lift. I'm trying to lengthen, see? And then my leg either comes up or doesn't. But the success of the exercise is the lengthening and the lengthening. So it's like a 2-way stretch. Yeah, I do one more to make 4 all together. Okay, now on the elbow. Arm is here to remind me of lengthening here. Not, the arm is relaxed and it's well in front to not disturb the shoulder and not tense the shoulder. Okay, and lengthening. And we've got 2 more. Lengthening and lengthening. Okay, so next one is to lengthen and then to turn from here, I'm describing the biggest possible circle with my body, and I can then come over my other hip. Yeah, and I'm just seeing, yes, this still comes up. Normally it does not, but that's the tension I have. Okay, still. And lengthening. Breathing in and lengthening the upper body and lower. Breathing in and lengthening and release and lengthening and release and lengthening and release, and everything's long. Breathing in, lengthening and lower, and lengthening, lower, and lengthening. There are pigeons chasing each other, and lengthening really long and lower. On the elbow, lengthening here and here. And here we go. And lengthening, and lengthening, and again, lengthening, and one more. I think I did 4 now. That was the intention, lengthening, and now turn, and up, and lower, and lengthen, and turn. Just make sure that you don't do it too fast, and lower, and lengthen, turn, up, lower, last one, turn, up, lower. Okay, now again I'm trying to describe the biggest possible circle, lengthening, and see, this is just, yeah, okay, good, and release, just doing a little bit of relaxation, whatever you need. If you need the calmer version, more gentle one, please do that. Yes, it's your body knows, so you do whatever it tells you what it needs. My body needs some strange things like this one at the moment, but as it does feel good, that's what is so important. If it feels good, that's the right thing to do, okay? Allow it to do that. Okay, and now I'm getting that we're doing more leg stretching here. Okay, so, right, they want us to stay on the floor and to just grab one leg. Think of your center line, and now the other leg, foot comes down. It's a little massage, little toe in line with your little muscle line, whatever is wider. At the end, it's like a little flex. Make sure you send enough energy through your fountain, yes, so that your hips stay parallel. And then you don't lift with the front thigh. You lengthen sit bone, heel and navel, and then you lengthen from the back, yeah, and lift it from the back, which will be a little bit slower. But that's what we need. So it's lengthening here and lengthening the leg, yes, and it's a never-ending story because they can't come together in this position. They are not meant to, let's put it this way. Lengthening, make sure your shoulders are relaxed, elbows close to your body. Therefore, yeah, that we're not working anything here, no tension in your neck. Just lengthening, coming up, bending in, and one more, lengthening, and up, navel in, little toe in line with your little muscle line. So that makes 4. I'm now changing leg, lengthening, so do the other one, little toe in line with your hip muscle line, and lengthening. Really go slowly so you can notice where in your upper body especially you can lengthen more to have your hips totally free, yes? So it's not like your leg coming in, it's your leg, yes, it comes this way, but there is still space, yeah? Yeah, and you can see this leg is flowing a lot easier than my other one, but we're on the way. Some things take long because there's a lot in there for you. If you are interested in knowing more, of course I can make a short video of that. Just let me know. And release. You can also tell me in which language you want that. Okay, so energy through the heel. And now you think again the back line, lengthening, and lengthen also the upper body, and it's not on the floor, it's sit bone heel in line and it should be parallel. And now when you're bending, really make sure the energy is coming out of your knee so there is space here. Yeah? Okay, and then lengthening up. And lengthening. Bending down. And lengthening, lengthening here. Yes, and we have two more. And lengthen. Lengthen up. And in. And one more. And lengthening, lengthening up through your upper body. And release. Lengthen. And lengthen. Lengthening. Little toes in line with your muscle lines. And release. In. And up. And lengthening. 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 Navel in. And two more. Just take it really calm. I will do it, adjust here a little bit because this is not helping me at the moment. Okay, so just make sure that you have the correct position, lengthen. And of course, also, if anything is not helpful for you, any position, you know, you can always adjust it a little bit, obviously. It just has to be in line, and it has to feel good. Lengthen, and release. Okay, just relaxing the back. Yeah, and I need a little bit more here. Lengthening. So what else do they want? They are not talking to me anymore. Okay, so what's next? Okay, right. Oh wow. Well, talking of challenges, or speaking of challenges, right. So I will show them to do the scissors exercise, but you can do that here. You can bend your legs, and then, you open. Yeah, the important thing is, I like to show that with my arms, that you open equally, yes? And whether you bend or whatever, it doesn't matter. The important thing is equally, and not up, down like this, but it's like a part of a circle and a part of a circle. So it's always lengthening, and at the same time, you're lengthening through your upper body, thinking of the fountain. So nothing's happening. Yeah, I'm sure you can relate. So if you can do a candle position without having any problems here, it's in a candle position. So either here, bend legs, and then open and close slowly, or in the couple position. Now we're doing the couple, not too many. So lengthening, both legs open equally. And of course the leg going backwards is the one that's more difficult. And lengthen. lengthening. Up, and one more, lengthening. And lower. Coming down, right, and bend. Oh, sorry, that was a Spanish word. I was just thinking Spanish instead of English. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, just see how your back feels and what else you need. Yeah, and I feel this video is a little shorter, but they say no, we are done, so it's fine for today. Okay, so just make sure that with all these toxins that you don't get into a negative state, because obviously when we are surrounded by those energies, especially when you are in empath, it's easy to pick up on those, and then depression is closer than happiness. So sometimes it's a good idea to stay a little away or to have some alone time for self-care. Okay, so thank you very much for being here with me, and if you didn't subscribe so far, I kindly ask you to also subscribe to Hike It Out on Instagram. There's a daily dose of the guides, and Hike It Out is on YouTube, where you'll find my weekly energy updates, because of course the guides do all this to help us, to inspire us so that we're healthy and happy in these challenging times of change. And they can only do that through you and with your help. And I'm so grateful for this help. So lots and lots of love, and I see you for my next workout.